bit, but yeah, unfortunately, what looks like it's going to be a very good game here tonight has just been constantly stopped by the weather here. Hopefully it won't be too long.
Well, the nature of the weather in these parts is that things do change very quickly. Only a quarter of an hour ago it was still stiflingly hot. The temperature was mid-80s and the darkness overhead was only just forming. Now it's entirely dark, partly because of the thunderclouds, and we are engulfed in the midst of a storm which I know is playing havoc from time to time with the pictures and the sound that you're receiving back in the UK, and we do apologise for that. It is, as you will gather, rather out of our control at the moment, and for the reasons of safety, the spectators now, by the stewards, are being urged also to take cover, those few that have remained in areas that are possibly vulnerable to strikes of lightning from overhead. There is a degree of concern in the stands around us about getting people out of potential danger, and the stewards are certainly taking firm action in urging people to get as far back as possible.
Well, I mean, if it stays like this, we won't have a game. It's as simple as that. Let's hope, first and foremost, that everybody's going to be okay and none of this lightning is going to clear away, and then hopefully the rain will stop. But yeah, there are still quite a few thousand supporters looking if they're exposed to it.
The other thing to report is the rain continues to teem down, and we see the moment once more when Bjorn Kaup has decided that enough was enough, just for the safety of players, officials and indeed supporters. The other thing to report is that there is now standing water either side of the halfway line. Such has been the ferocity of this rainstorm, this downpour, which has lasted no more than 10 minutes at its worst. There was gentle rain for a period before that. There was heavy rain this morning and indeed overnight, but the pitch has had plenty of time to recover from that. But now a 39-year-old supermarket manager from Oldenzaal in the Netherlands is put in a very difficult position. The match delegate has been called, Armin Minasyan of Armenia, and I can't imagine that he's too experienced at dealing with situations such as this.
Well, at the end of the day, I think everybody just gets off as they have, and we take a pause if it takes 10 minutes, if it takes 20 minutes, if it takes half an hour. That's what it takes to clear over. It looks as if it's just dying down a little bit, the rain, but unfortunately the lightning's becoming stronger, and it's not the rain that's the problem, apart from the fact that it keeps coming. The pitch will get soggy. It's the endangering of players and supporters with this, which looks like forked lightning above us, but it's yeah, it's just one of those things at the moment. We just have to stay patient. We look as if we hope we're going to get a cracking game between the host nation, or one of the host nations, and the French, but we just sit and we wait, John. We sit and wait.
As you can hear, there are announcements being made over the tannoy. I can only imagine they are holding announcements at this stage, just to say, let's wait and see.
In the west of Scotland, this is a normal day. And I'm sure, with the weather conditions here, the locals are quite used to it changing the way it has, but it's unfortunate it's happened tonight.
But the timing was uncanny, wasn't it? The first crack of thunder and lightning came halfway through La Marseillaise.
Yes, it was. It did sort of kill the French anthem for a little bit, but that was just a sign of things to come. Let's hope this clears over and we can get this game back on.
Well, even where we are, Adrian, which is right at the back of the lower tier of the main stand in this splendid stadium, there is some concern amongst the stewards about the danger to people even this far back as the storm intensifies again. So I think it best that we probably hand proceedings back to you for the time being. This game suspended after 5 minutes of play. The players have been off for 5 minutes, and we'll bring you further news from here at the Donbass Arena as soon as we have it.